And of course, moving on, this is a story that we are breaking right now on the sports dish on CTV, but it is something that is going to be happening tomorrow. Uganda Boxing Federation started what they call the Champions League. Should be one of the most interesting or popular sporting events right now because of the glamour that has been surrounding it. And even before the first edition gets to an end, they are having a sponsor tomorrow, and I want Shaban to be the man who is giving us his first submission on this one. Uganda Volleyball Federation tomorrow are unveiling Sting, the energy drink, as an unofficial energy partner. Uganda Boxing Federation as the official energy partner for the Champions League. It is a deal that is about, it's a deal of 2 years, and it's in the region of 200 and 300 million Uganda shillings. It's going to be unveiled tomorrow morning at Katikati.
Let me first put this record straight. Let me first put this record straight on TV. The Champions League may be the best revolution that boxing has had in the last, I don't know how many years. But the only issues I still
let's stick to the positive.
I'm putting a record straight.
No. Let's stick to the positive.
Going back to the sponsorship, I think it is good. It's good. Any money that comes into Ugandan sport is good. And for boxing, that we have been known for crying for money and finding it extremely hard to lure sponsors to come in and invest into the game. I think it's a big milestone for them. For the Champions League, it is going to grow further. It is something that I anticipate that if it is maintained and run in a proper way, it could take Ugandan boxers to heights that we have never achieved before. And for me, all in all, it is a good deal for them. It is good to see that boxing can attract money, despite of the wrangles that they still have in there. They have a few issues with NCS.
Which federation does it?
They have a few issues
just been
with...
telling us about a federation that
at least FUFA has no issues with NCS at the moment.
Every federation has issues with its NCS. Every federation in Uganda.
When you look at the way these guys have been boxing for nothing, literally nothing. If money is starting to come in,
getting some money.
Literally, that's the one I use.
But it's better than nothing.
Yeah, it's better than nothing. If this deal is coming in and others are going to come in and these guys are going to start competing for some good money, then they're going to go in there, lay it all out in the ring, and then probably we get better boxers. All in all, it is a big milestone for boxing in Uganda and a big stepping stone for the Champions League.
I think it's a big lesson to all other sports because.
Sorry to cut you short. It comes at a time. Yesterday there was that breakfast something that was happening at National Council of Sports, and Moses Magogo actually they were discussing the budget, man allocation, and all that. And Moses Magogo was encouraging these other federations to start looking at other ways of how they can generate funds instead of only looking at government funding.
For me, I say that it's a lesson to the rest of the federations because now it's the first time that you're having boxing happening almost every weekend. That was not the case before. And for you to have a product that you're going to be able to sell, these are things that you need to do. Put activities in place and run them consistently. I think that is something that you have to give Mohanja and the people at the Boxing Federation credit for because they came when there's barely any boxing taking place. You might not like his approach, but I think he has tried to make noise for boxing. He has tried to get resources for the game, and for me, it's a big deal if you can get this kind of sponsorship. It could be the start of the many to come because these guys are actually having boxing almost every Saturday, and their boxing has been on TV, and there's a lot.
That glamour, the Las Vegas experience, the Ugandan version of Las Vegas experience.
So I think you might not like Mohanji's approach, but the time that he's been in office, if you look at the activity around boxing, you can clearly tell that there's an improvement from the previous.
His general secretary in the other faction of associations, Jago Robert, has gone an entire year without having activities in table tennis.
I think there's a
who was out the right message but in the wrong way.
And
if we can change
that approach has delivered 3 billion Uganda shillings ring fest.
No, I'm not falling for that. The money was supposed to increase. The money was supposed to increase.
There are not many things that are done right in Uganda
at this moment in time. we're supposed to be getting 3 billion.
Yeah.
Well, but of course, that press conference is on tomorrow at Kati Restaurant, and trust me, we shall be there, and we'll be coming back with all the details. For some reason, we can't discuss what's making rounds on the international scene. Of course, at the Wimbledon this Saturday, we shall give it a mention tomorrow. We have something that Alan Shearer had to say about all the other big players, the big strikers in the Premier League. His record is actually under threat. We shall also be looking at that tomorrow. And also Vincent Kompany, the new Burnley manager, had something to say in his first exclusive interview with the club media. Those are things that we shall be looking at tomorrow. And of course, what would have made headlines on the domestic scene. Clive Chaze is my name, together with Shaban Emanzi. A big thank you to Adrian, to Robert, to Dennis, to Lovie, to Milford, to Gerard, who have managed to make sure that this show is a success. Have a blessed day.